a day and age, we in a season, we in a state, we in a time, we in an era where it is let me explain something to y'all about us as women right now, right? We in a day and age, we in a season, we in a state, we in a time, we in an era where it is a struggle for women to stay, sane when it comes to how we moving with our emotions and with the we be doing, right? There is in our community, there is a serious lack of values with a lot of women, right? There are a lot of us, all we give a about is looks and what some look like for the internet. We don't give a if this hurting our offspring. We don't give a if it's destroying, family units. We just going off of what we can get attention off of, right? So when you understand this, when you understand that females are in a state where we're being programmed by a lot of in the music, in the media, right? When you understand this, you will realize I need to get me some other business as a man outside of these before I be around here doing some that goes against self, right? Keep up. I'm saying that because a lot of y'all, you don't realize, okay, you got no sense of loyalty to yourself, right? First, when you understand this as a man, you'll realize as I come across a good woman in this climate, right? I gotta be understanding enough to myself to realize what's good for me, what's good for my brand, what's supportive of me as a man. Y'all done got blind to the idea that good women ain't all women. All women ain't good women. Any nigga that give a about they self first, they give a about what type of they add to their brand. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say it again. Any nigga that give a about they self first, meaning as a man, I got some I stand on. I got some stuff, I ride for. That got to do with me as a man, not chasing no mother pussy. If I come across a woman that is, in honor of this, that is supportive of this, of me as a man, having some substance about myself, y'all really gotta understand this don't come by easy. Like a man gotta understand and have some value in self first. Once he has that, he will give a about the type of women that he with, lay down with, deal with, talk to, give access to, right?
And the only good man out there is the Israelite man, the man of King David, the man of Abba Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, my shepherd. This lesson wasn't planned. I didn't even plan on doing this. I was just watching this clip and I just hit record. And here I am pulling out precepts. So this wasn't planned. But when you meditating on this word day in and day out, you always ready. You always ready to open that sword up and pull out a precept, right? Uh, so a good man in 2024, first of all, is a Hebrew Israelite man, one that fear Abba Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Masha Barakatah, what I want to get. So you got to start off with that, Israel. You gotta, you gotta. What I'm looking for. You gotta start off with that. Okay. Let's see what I'm looking for. I'm looking for First King. Like I said, this wasn't planned, Yashavala. I was just watching the clip, watching this sister, and I'll just say, let me bring out a precept or two. Now the days of David drew nigh, that he should die, and he charged Solomon, his son, saying, I go the way, because King David was about to give up the ghost. So he's talking to his son, Solomon, King Solomon, and he's charging him, meaning he's bidding him, he's commanding him. I go the way of all the earth. Be thou strong, therefore, and show thyself a man. So you got to understand what is a man according to the Bible, according to the book of the law. What is a man according to scriptures? Not what society call a man, not what the world call a man, Not what these wicked Eves call a man according to the Creator, a man according to Abba Yahweh and his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. I go the way of all the earth. Be thou strong, therefore, and show thyself a man, and keep the charge of the Elohim, thy Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, to walk in his ways, to keep his statutes and his commandments and his judgments and his testimonies, as it is written in the law of Mashah, that thou mayest prosper in all that thou doest, and whithersoever thou turnest thyself. See, that the Elohim may continue. See, this is a continuation. His word which he spake concerning me, saying, if thy children take heed to their way, to walk before me in truth, with all their heart, which is your mind and your soul, and with all their soul, there you go, there shall not fail thee, said he, a man on the throne of Yasha Ra. All praises, all praises. Let's go to the book of Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Elohim, Abba Yahweh, right? By Hashem Yahweh Shai, and keep his commandments. For this is the whole duty of man. So this is the whole duty of man. This is the whole duty of a Hebrew Israelite man. A man of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, right?
These hoes in a very poor state. I'm telling you niggas, they in a very poor state. If you run across 10 niggas, maybe 1.5 of one of them motherfuckers got some good sound values and a sense of like, here is how we need to move as one. Rest of them, they chasing notoriety on the internet, or they entertaining 2 or 3 niggas with the intent to not do anything wholesome with any of them. These is on the internet, and all they give a fuck about is a fake story that'll make their reputation look a certain way, just enough to be able to pull some niggas in hopes of a bag or a better life handed to them. These bitches not standing on nothing reflective of family. These nowadays don't give a fuck about a father. Don't give a fuck if they kids have a father. Don't give a fuck about family. Don't give a fuck about building. If you find a woman that values these things, bro, when it come down to real responsibility, hoes nowadays want to be a victim. When it come down to the internet, hoes nowadays want to be popping in everybody's business. When it come down to a subliminal post, a bitch want to make it. When it come down to some drama, a hoe want to be in it while saying they don't want to be in it. When it come down to vanity, bitches care about this more than they care about.
See, you got to understand, and she's coming with truth. Eve is concerned with, Eve is all about chaos. These wicked Israelite women, if there's no chaos in the relationship, they're going to create chaos. And that's through stepping out, being with another man or men. See, these women, they love chaos. It turns them on. If you a righteous man, it's a turn off. And if you can get a Yaikwat and build on that, let's get some precepts on that. Because you got to understand that our Israelite women, they are bugged the hell out and they are gone. They have became whores and sluts, ride jumpers, all about the bags. They have no more morale. They don't care about their sons, their daughters, their husbands. These women are evil. They are pure evil, pure wicked. They have became witches. And this is what's going on in Babylon. That's why the Most High says what he say. Let's get that right quick. I want to pull out a few precepts. Like I said, this lesson wasn't planned. This lesson was not planned. I didn't even plan on doing a lesson pertaining to this. I'm just flowing through the Rakah Kodash. First and foremost, my YouTube channel, Meek Servant, is very heavily shadow banned. Very. It's not getting exposure. They are suppressing this truth. All right? And that's good because this is a famine of the word. I always let that be known. This is the Most High will. At the end of the day, Esau can't do nothing that the Most High don't allow. This is part of the famine of the word. This is a famine of the word. This is all biblical and script and prophecy. So it's a beautiful thing to see the Most High words be fulfilled and his words not return unto void. So if you see these videos I'm doing, if you able as an Israelite to get access to watch these videos, I hope and pray that you repent and turn your foot to the testimony. Turn to Abba Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah Ba'ashim Barakatai. Okay? Because we at the end of this thing, Israel, Yashavala, and you can see the morale in Babylon is going. If you're not seeing this, if you're not comprehending this, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, you watching the clip, you see what the sister is saying, and she's hitting the target. She's hitting it on the nail. But we bring our precepts. See, the men of David, and I hope and pray, me and my house is part of the hopefully. I hope and pray. I say this in all meekness. I hope and I pray, because I don't know if I'm part of the hopeful elect. But we doing this work in sincerity and in truth. Okay, we present our bodies a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto Abba Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, and we understand this is not a sprint, this is a marathon, and we have to stay in the race. We pray that the Most High have mercy upon us, and that he don't take his spirit off of us. Okay, so now when you go to Matthew 24:12, the Most High, and because, that's why you got to understand that we bring out this scripture a lot, Matthew 24:12, but you got to understand what's really happening here. The Most High say, and because iniquity, I mean because sin, upon sin, upon sin, upon sin, upon sin. You see, shall abound. All that's about it. It's nothing but the transgression of the law. Here in Babylon, there's nothing but filth. There's nothing but abominations. There's nothing but witchcraft being performed, sorcery. That's all that's being performed. You see, through the music, through the movies, through the cartoons. That's the jadra, the spells they casted on our people. They casted spells. They casted spells on you. You understand? You got to understand. I hope you get it. We hope you get it, Israel. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many. That's why she talking. These women don't give a damn. These women don't give a damn. I'm telling you. And it's not just the women. And these Jakes too. We not talking about Jake because the Israelite men, these wicked Israelite men, that's why they portion is a wicked woman. because they don't fear Yahweh and his only begotten son Yahweh Shai. That's why these wicked Israelite men, they're catching hell with these women. They catching hell. They in hell with them. Because they don't fear Abba Yahweh, but Hashem Yahweh Shai Barakathai, you see. So that's their portion. I'm going to get to that in the precept. The Most High said, because iniquity shall abound, the love. People don't have that love. What is love? The law, statutes, commandments, and judgments. For this is love, right? 1 John 5:3. That we keep his commandments. So without Israel being without the commandments, the love is waxed what? Cold. Love wax cold when you don't keep the commandments, Israel. Love wax cold when you don't turn your foot into the testimonies. Love wax cold when you don't acknowledge your creator, Yahweh, and his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai, your Passat, your atonement, the Lamb without spot and blemish, your King of Kings, your Elohim of Elohim, your Alpha and the Omega, your tall Akim from the tribe of Yahweh, from the nation of Yasharala, your governor, your prince of peace, Yahweh Shai of Mashiach, who the world intentionally and ignorantly called Jesus Christ, who's a so-called black man. The love will wax cold when you don't acknowledge being an Israelite. When you don't acknowledge and accept you're an Israelite. The love will wax cold, Israel. That's what we telling you. That's what the Most High say, right? This is your portion. It's your portion. See, you want a righteous woman up in this thing. The Most High say, blessed is the man that had a virtuous wife. That's what the Bible is saying. That's what the Creator say. That's what Abba Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai said. I'm going to go by what he say. This is what the Most High say. This is what I'm going to go by. For the number of his days shall be double. The Most High say a virtuous woman, it's hard to find them where they at. Because the love of many is waxing cold. That's why you can't find these virtuous women. Eve have joined an allegiance with Esau Edom. These women are all about the bags. They all about this world, this life, this eon, this cosmos, this society. They free now. They don't have to subject themselves to a Hebrew Israelite man. They free. Esau let them be free. You see? And they're wicked. And they're bitter. And they're cold. And they got full of malice in their heart. All right? That's part of the curses though, right? Deuteronomy 28 and 57 go into that, or 56. I get that too, most I will. A virtuous woman rejoiceth her husband, and he shall fulfill the years of his life in peace. See, that's what a virtuous woman gonna give you. She'll give you peace. If you got a virtuous wife, she'll give you peace. You got peace. A good wife is a good portion, which shall be given in the portion of them that fear the Elohim. Whether a man be rich or poor, if he have a good heart, which is a good mind, towards the Elohim, he shall at all times rejoice with a cheerful countenance. Now let's get to that evil wife. Sirach 26:7. A evil wife, what would the Most High say about these wicked Eves? You so-called African-American women, black women, you sorority sisters, and the rest of you degenerates, you Sodom's children. The Most High say a evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro. He that had hold of her. Pooh, if you have hold of an evil woman, an evil wife, is as though he held a scorpion. Pooh. An evil wife is like holding a scorpion in your hand, Israel. A drunken woman, and Eve is drunk off the philosophies of Babylon. She didn't drink the Babylonian juice. She didn't drink the strong drink here in Babylon. Esau didn't got her drunk. He didn't put the bottle to his neighbor. Okay? As it say in the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 and 15, I believe. A drunken woman and a gatter abroad causing great anger. That's why these men got high blood pressure. Most of these men, these husbands got high blood pressure because of their wife. Because the stress and the mental anguish that caused hypertension. That's what's going on, Israel. And she will not cover her own shame. See, these women don't give a damn about shame. They're not covering their shame. They do all these. Look how they dress. Look how women dress, showing their ass, their titties. Right? They on these internet, showing themselves in the nude on these internet for money, for the bags. This is what she don't. She not gonna cover her shame. A wicked woman, a wicked Eve. They don't cover their shame, Israel. When they in sin, they don't cover it. The Most High say the whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks. They got these cumbrellas, these eyelash. That's cumbrellas. That they used that in the back in the day, 200-300 years ago. Cumbrellas. I can't go into the detail, but I call it what it was called back in the day. They were called cumbrellas. You get the point. You know where I'm going with this. In these saloon houses. Okay. You get it. The Most High said the whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks. And her what? And her eyelids. All these women, they wearing these fake eyelashes. That's in the Bible. Cumbrellas. That's what it was called. Cumbrella. You know when a man shoot out his rod. That what it was made for, to protect her cheeks and her face. During happy hour. You see, if thy daughter be shameless, keep her straightly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty. That's why these women don't need this liberty. See, Esau have given these Eve liberty. Liberty, freedom, liberty. You see, they got liberty. Now they bug the hell out. Look at these women today. Just look at them. Take a look at them. Have you seen them lately? Well, take a look at them. Okay? Take a look at these women. The Bible describing them to a T. To a T. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler. That's why they wear those eyelids, those cumbrellas. See, our women are whores and sluts. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler. When he had found a fountain and drank of every water near her, you see? That's all our women do with all these men. That's what's going on. It's all in the book of the law, Israel. The Bible is very explicit as well. The Bible get very explicit. Okay? By every hedge will she sit down and open her quiver. She opens her quiver against every arrow. You get it? I hope you got it. I hope you got that. And that's all these women are. The Most High says, Sirach 26:22, and harlot shall be accounted as spittle, but a married woman is a tower against debt to her husband. See? Spittle means to spit. That's how the Most High looking at these wicked Eves right about now. A wicked woman, verse 23, is given as a portion to a wicked man. If you're a wicked Israelite man, well, you going to get a wicked ass Eve. You're going to get a wicked Eve. But a godly woman, what the Most High said, but a godly woman, a woman that fear Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, right? A woman that's in order under her husband. She understands her husband is her head. She gets it. She enjoy being a woman. She enjoy, and that's another thing. Our women don't enjoy being women. Because when you enjoy being a woman, you understand your husband is your head. You understand that when you enjoy being a woman. But if you don't enjoy being a woman, you're going to be a harlot in the streets. But a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Elohim. You see? That's what's going on, Israel. That's happening. It is happening. I hope you know what's happening.
Care about their credit score more than they care about home ownership, more than they care about building a family, more than they care about their kids not being a statistic. Who's care about the nigga with the designer on and all the weed smoking posts and stacks of money next to their ear more than they care about a family unit? That fucked us up good back in the late 60s, early 70s when they passed them programs for welfare and housing and where these just can sit up and X and claim they did everything by themselves while allowing the governmental programs to substitute a father. It did a number.
And government going to mind control. They didn't put mind control on Eve. Eve was under the mind control of Esau Edom. Because this is his government, because this is his rulership, this is his heaven. He have tricked Eve and he gave her liberty. I just read that in the book of Ecclesiasticus, the book of Sirach 26, to gather abroad. He gave her that liberty. He gave Eve the liberty. He gave her liberty. Esau did this. He gave her that freedom, that liberty. And that's not good. That'll be the end of you, Eve. Liberty within you. Is you getting it?
I hope so. They getting everything done from their feet to their lips to their eyebrows to their wigs to their makeup. Ain't shit in their heart real. Y'all.
And I'm going to just close out on this. Let's come out with some more precepts, and I'm going to close out. And I give all honor. I always give all honor to Yahweh, Abba Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, the Howdah for this truth, the Howdah for the spirit of prophecy, which is the spirit of Yahweh Shah Mashiach, Revelation 19:10, right? The Howdah for the spirit of prophecy. Okay? Whether you hear or forbear, Israel, we doing the work, right? That's all. That's the beauty of Yahweh Bashim Shah. Long as we doing the work, whether you hear or forbear, we put in the work. The Most High said in Isaiah 32:8, he said, but the liberal, see what Esau did for you, the government in the 60s and the 70s? You see what he did for you, Eve, you women of Israel, you daughters of Zion. The Most High say, but the liberal, the Democratic Party, the Democrats, the blue, but the liberal divides it. See, this was a device. Liberal things, and by liberal things shall he stand. Rise up, the Most High says, time to quam. I'm telling you, Israelite women, it's time to rise up. Ye women that are Eve, because you had Eve. You had Eve. You so-called black women, Latino women, Native Indian women, with Indian, Taino, Negro descent, and where we've been scattered in the four corners of the earth amongst every nation. Rise up, the Most High say, quam up, ye women that are at ease, because you at ease in Babylon and USA, right? And Sodom and Gomorrah, right? And Nineveh and Assyria and Egypt. Hear my voice. You see, how you going to hear the Most High voice? Through his prophets, through his apostles, through his pastors, through his meek servants. Ye careless daughters, Give ear mean get understanding, Eve. We telling you, the Most High is telling you before he jack you the hell up. He's telling you to get understanding in these videos. Get the understanding when we out in the highways and the byways. Get it. Get the understanding unto my speech, unto his speech. The Most High say, many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women. For the vintage, see the good times. We didn't tell you, the Most High didn't tell you, chick, the days of chick, these are the good times. Leave your cares be. Them days is over. The days of vintage, the old time, the good old days is over. The Most High said that time that came and it didn't went. It came and it went already. We're in the time of judgment. Okay? So the Most High say, for the vintage shall fail you. See, if you waiting on that, you ain't gonna make it. The gathering shall not come. Tremble, ye women that are at ease, be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip ye and make ye bare. It's time to repent and be therefore converted and come into the house of mourning. Put on your sackcloth and your ashes. It's time to mourn, Eve. It's time to come out that murk. And gird sackcloth. There you go. What the Most High say? And gird sackcloth upon your loins. They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant field, for the fruitful vine. So that's why we tell it our people. We water you. We water you, Israel. We hope you get it. We hope you get the understanding and turn to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Sham Mashabarak. Because we understand there's a new thing in the earth. We get it. We know it's a new thing in the earth because the Most High had told us there was a new thing in this earth. Okay? The Most High had told us that it would be a new thing in the earth. And we understand that. All right, where that's at? The Most High say in the book of Jeremiah, prophet Jeremiah, Hebrew Israelite, they all Israelites. How long would thou go about, old backsliding daughter? For the Elohim had created. So the Most High, he say, created a new thing. See, this is something new. When a woman being the head, happy wife, happy life spirit, these women is running rampant, running loose, running shit. Judges, lawyers, teachers, principals, governors, mayors, chief of police, presidents, vice president. That's a new thing in the earth. These women in heads of position. See, running the show in the house, wearing the pants in the house, the woman wear the pants in the house, telling daddy what to do. Sit your ass, daddy. That's my children. They don't even say that's our children. Eve say that's my children. That's my daughter. That's my son. They run the show in the house. They running the show. They getting all the careers, all the degrees in Babylon. Esau, you fix it up for them, right? Liberal things, you see? You see? I don't need a man's spirit. I'm an independent woman. That's what Esau, he have tricked you. He gave you Beyonce to the left, to the left. You told your husband, you told Jake to the left, to the left. You told Jake you was a survivor. You told Jake he was a scrub. You see, that's what's going on in Babylon, right? How long, the Most High say, will thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Elohim had created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man. And that's why you see these women running the show here in Babylon. That's what's going on, Yashavada. So, giving all honor and glory to Abba Yahweh, but I should be Yahweh Shai Bashabakta, Shalawab, Shalawab, Yashavada, Shalawab.
You gotta understand, as a man, you first gotta have a purpose. You gotta have some sort of sense of loyalty to yourself. I mean, you gotta have some sort of ethics or care about your brand, about what you stand for as a man. This is going to help you develop some sort of discipline when dealing with these whole. Because y'all don't realize, as men, all day long you being programmed to watch us, look at us, care about us, worry about